Come in, security. This is headquarters.
Jesus. Yeah, copy HQ. You scared the crap out of me, Harv.
Sorry, Sam. Hey, meant to tell you. Got a maintenance ticket for your console. Day shift says thrown up warnings.
Yeah, okay. Motion sensor says there's movement in the room, but there's nothing here.
Ah, that's probably it then. You know, bad indicator or something. Or maybe it's that super soldier right behind you who's about to knock you out.
Yeah. What? Probably that last one. Just a guess. Sleep tight, Sam. You set off the motion sensor, Carolina? It's amateur hour.
You're supposed to disable the motion sensors?
Well, I couldn't do that until I got in the room.
And I couldn't get you into the room without setting off the motion sensor.
But you could. You just didn't.
Can we just get into the database? I need the files.
Already in. Give me a drive.
How long to decrypt it?
Oh, please. I'm already done.
Already?
It's a 3-tier lockdown with a 2056-bit encryption key. It ain't rocket science.
You're getting faster.
Well, that sounded like a compliment. I will take it.
How long to transfer?
About 45 seconds.
And you can't make that go any quicker?
Well, that's a limitation of physical media. Don't even get me started on that. Besides, that should give you enough time to deal with the 3 security personnel who are about to come through the door.
Which door?
There's only one door. They just set a breaching charge, by the way.
What?
Detonates in 3.
Why didn't you tell me?
2? I just did.
Epsilon?
1? Oh, you'll be fine. If 45 seconds was a long time to you, Carolina, imagine what it is to me. All right. What do we have here? Well, you boys look well armed. All this for just one girl, huh? Really? Model 44s? Hey, D? Isn't there a high jam probability on those things?
The Chiron model 44 sidearm does not jam. You're thinking of the 42.
You mean we're thinking of it?
Technically, only you are thinking it. I am just a memory of Delta.
Well, I like to have someone to talk to. I get lonely sometimes.
May I suggest buying a dog?
Yeah, I'll consider it.
We're getting a dog?
No, Theta.
Oh.
The Model 44 does use computer-assisted aim. You could overload the processor and reduce accuracy by as much as 45%.
Sounds good. Put the twins on it. Alright, let's account for that in trajectories.
Are you talking to me or to Delta?
He's talking to all of us, Theta.
I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Alright, nah, that's good, but we can do better.
Oh, look at this. You can use the door as a shield.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's better.
Still, blood loss would be...
I'm not done yet, Delta. Just give me a second, okay?
A second is a long time for someone in our time base, Church.
Listen, everybody stop talking to me at once, please.
Are you getting angry, Epsilon?
No, I'm fine. Beat it.
Here if you need me.
He's scary.
Hey, he can't do anything as long as we ignore him. Okay, kiddo?
Might I suggest prepping her healing unit?
Nope, I'm gonna need the power for her escape.
Assuming we make it that far.
D, you are killing me with the negativity. Why don't you help me out and give me a bioscan of these losers?
This one has recently had knee surgery.
Thank you. Okay, let's blow the bolts on that maintenance hatch, give him a little bit of a stumble.
First shot fired.
Alright, let's wrap this up. Gamma, where are we at?
File still transferring.
Okay, Carolina, how's your aim?
She hasn't been sleeping well.
She's been having bad dreams about the bad guy.
No, Theta, she's fine. Don't worry about it. Delta, She's fine.
This isn't very scientific.
Well, sometimes you just have to operate on faith.
That seems unwise.
Yep, but it is more fun. There, that'll do it.
She won't like that injury part.
She never does, but if she lives to complain about it, she still lives. Thanks, guys. All right, looks like it's just you and me, sis. Transfer analysis to your HUD. Let's do this. All right! Ow! You bitch!
Epsilon.
Church! Yeah, I'm here. I just lost a few pathways, but I can still hear you. How'd you do?
Had to improvise at the end, but you got me started.
I had faith.
Thanks. Data's here. Looks like our little scavenger hunt just got easier. You see this?
Yep. Grab a helmet. We'll do some repairs on the way. Sorry, there's nothing that I can do about that in this state. You need to move.
Already gone. Apparently our friends in black aren't just focused on armor enhancements. These weapons are more advanced than anything we've encountered. How are they funding all this?
Well, speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Another message from Control?
Yep. I picked out a clip you might find interesting.
What did we lose?
The healing unit, as well as several miscellaneous files.
Sounds like last week's raid made the headlines.
Keep listening. There's something you need to hear.
This is unacceptable, Locus. I thought you told me you only worked with reliable partners.
I do. The individual in charge of that outpost has been eliminated. I saw to the matter personally.
I'm not paying you to put bullets through the heads of space pirates. I'm paying you to ensure the acquisition of my property. And when I lose my property, you lose your payment.
If I could interject for a second, you're not just paying us to collect that freelancer tech from the crash.
Wait, who is that?
Felix, straying away from the New Republic to join the conversation for once. To what do we have the pleasure?
Those sim troopers you dumped on us are proving to be more of a handful than an asset. If they find where we're keeping Wash, and if Kimball thinks they're ready, I'm not going to be able to stop them from searching for their leaders. And if they find their leaders, this whole Civil War charade's gonna fall apart real quick.
What?
I can assure you, they will never be ready.
That's what I said, but my partner isn't convinced.
We will continue to move Agent Washington's group sporadically and...
Sir, what if they do manage to make contact?
This inquisitive behavior does not suit you, Locus. If the Reds and Blues manage to reunite, kill them.
Carolina, we have to go back.
What the hell is going on this planet?
We can figure that out along the way. Right now, we just need to get back to the guys. If Control has infiltrated both sides of this war...
I know. Recovering equipment can wait.
Actually, there's one more thing I want to pick up.
What?
We're a long way from the guys. So what we need is a shortcut.
How bad is it?
Well, fortunately, he missed your femoral artery.
That's good.
No, sweetie. You had a knife inside of you. That's the opposite of good.
Call me sweetie again? And there'll be a knife inside of you.
Ooh, you're hostile. I'd love to psychoanalyze you.
The leg, please.
Oh, yes. Be sure not to put any unnatural strain on those muscles. If you reopen the wound, it won't be pretty.
Great. Hey, way to go, Carolina. Taken out by an oversized steak knife.
Well, maybe if someone had remembered to account for hidden blades.
Hey, I'm an AI. I'm not a babysitter.
So, there's a tiny ghost man here. Anybody care to introduce me?
That's Church. Yeah, he had to leave for a while, but I knew he would come back. Bullshit. You were totally depressed. What? No! No, Tucker! You're not remembering that right. No, I would not do something like that. I would not spiral downward into an emotional state of evidence and try to fill with the remains of a mechanical pet just because I missed church. Stupid Tucker.
Oh, forget you. I want to analyze him.
Dr. Gray, this is Agent Carolina. She and I were operatives for Project Freelancer. As for Church, he's an artificial intelligence fragment from the same organization, codenamed Epsilon. And to make a long story short, he kind of used to be the leader of Blue Team before I showed up.
And tried to murder us.
That was a misunderstanding.
I know, I'm just saying, just don't gloss over the good parts. At least he didn't abandon us.
Psycho analyses for everyone!
Oh boy, can I go first? I have got a lot of things crammed inside me.
Now hold up just a second. I want to know what in the name of Benedict Arnold Palmer is going on around here. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Yeah, and whenever that shit starts happening, it typically means you freelancers had something to do with it.
Project Freelancer is gone. We all saw to that.
Call of all Space Marine, stop corruption! That was the news article Locust brought General Doyle when he suggested we find you. I always thought the title was meant to describe your appearances, but now I think I get what the writer was going for.
What I'm saying is that Project Freelancer isn't behind any of this. This is something else.
The plot thickens. Look, man, after we crashed, Carolina picked up a transmission. A couple of assholes were talking about selling cloaking equipment to another couple of assholes. There was no way we were going to let that slide. So, she decided to leave. I decided to go with her. We figured you guys would be fine, okay? Oh, yeah, totally. We were totally fine. Just doing our thing, hanging out, drinking margaritas, getting captured by evil mercenaries. Great time. Oh, man, Tucker, I am so sorry. I mean it. My sincerest apologies. I had no idea that you had turned into such a whiny bitch while I was gone. And you still haven't grasped the concept of a hologram. Man, you're just having a really tough time today, aren't you, buddy?
Man, I thought we had issues. This is better than any daytime television drama. And that's some quality programming.
Maybe Church will turn out to be someone's long-lost brother.
I think we've had enough plot twists for one lifetime.
And his real name is Horatio.
I'd watch it.
All right, enough. Tucker, there's no way they could have known all this would happen. Right now, we need to focus on the bigger issues at hand, even if Epsilon is being a prick.
Oh, don't you start to.
We started investigating, and it didn't take long for us to realize that something was very wrong with this planet. Abandoned cities, soldiers everywhere. We kept to the shadows and gathered as much intel as we could. And what we found was worse than I had anticipated.
How so?
This third faction on Chorus, these space pirates, have managed to acquire freelancer equipment and are manufacturing more advanced versions of it on a mass scale. Versions that don't require the assistance of an AI.
But how is that possible? I thought the UNSC confiscated everything Project Freelancer ever created.
They did, but then they put those creations on a ship, and that ship crashed here.
Wait, what? Guys, don't you think it's a little weird that our transport vessel also happened to be carrying tons of weapons and vehicles, and that it just so happened to magically crash on a planet in need of those kinds of things?
What exactly are you suggesting?
Someone wanted our ship to crash.
So, what you're saying is, there's no way any of us could be responsible for the crash.
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
Sir, this area is reserved for authorized personnel only. What were you doing in there?
Oh, sorry, I just noticed you guys were using a really outdated web browser. I went ahead and updated it for you. Now it's the one NASA uses. No need to thank me.
Those are the ship's navigation systems. You can't just update that stuff.
Tell me about it. Once I started with the browser, I couldn't stop myself from changing the graphics card too.
You what?
And the motherboard, and the fan, and oh hey, by the way, I'm glad you're here. How do you feel about acrylic window panels? The answer is, you love them.
No reason. You guys are missing the point. Someone managed to ensure that freelancer equipment made it right here, to this tiny rock in the middle of space. These guys aren't just some asshole raiders and mercenaries. They're organized, and they've managed to work their way into our own forces.
In short, we have no idea who we can trust until we find the people behind all of this.
Okay, hold up. Aren't we all forgetting something here? Yesterday was Mother's Day. There are two armies that are ready to blow each other's brains out thanks to Locust and Felix. We've got to tell them they're being used.
That's not going to be easy.
What do you mean? You've got those teleporter cubes. That's how we got here, right? Let's just zap ourselves over to the New Republic. Tucker, we've only got a few of those things left. They're kind of tricky to use. They put an enormous strain on the physical body, which, by the way, all of you have. That's not even the main problem, though.
Those two mercenaries are thorough. They've got some sort of radio jammer set up that only allow broadcasting on certain frequencies, and they monitor all other open channels. We tried to contact you when we overheard your radio transmission to Donut from the crash site. Not only did we fail, but Locust managed to trace the call back to this hideout. We were lucky he missed us, and I doubt we'll have luck on our side again.
Yeah, and if they've gone through all this trouble just to keep their radios quiet, I can guarantee you they're not going to let you guys within a mile of Doyle or Kimball. If they're not already by their side, then their cloaked space buddies definitely are.
We need more intel. We need the upper hand on these guys before we can even think about taking them on again. And to make matters worse, we don't have much time.
What makes you say that?
We've managed to eavesdrop on a few conversations between the mercenaries and someone calling themselves Control. They've got plans and protocols for just about everything. And I'm willing to bet they've got one for this.
Meaning? Look at it this way. 11 people on this planet know what's really going on. And until those 11 people are tracked down and killed, I'm talking about you guys, by the way, there's really only one thing these space pirates can do. And that's to finish what they started. Nah! Oh, wonderful. Duped by a freelancer posing as one of our own men. Can you taste the irony in that?
If you had kept your ego under control, they'd be dead by now.
Okay, no, we don't have the facts to prove that, alright? So let's not, start throwing blame around or anything, okay? Please. Thank you. You're welcome.
Stop talking.
Gentlemen, though I'm inclined to further chastise you for your most recent failure, I suggest we focus on the opportunity at hand.
And exactly which opportunity is that?
The Reds and Blues are missing.
It won't be long before my scout team finds them.
Perhaps. But all that truly matters is that you prevent them from making contact with their armies.
We've got snipers shadowing the generals as we speak.
Marvelous. Then you are to transport back to your respective armies and report the deaths of the Reds and Blues. They will become the martyrs needed to push these people towards one final confrontation. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Griff, we just want to look at it.
That's what the UNSC guy said about the Griff shot, and I never saw it again.
The what?
Meta's weapon. Griff kept it as a trophy until the UNSC confiscated it.
Until then, I thought I was the only one man enough around here to cry, but Griff proved me wrong.
Ha! It had sentimental value.
Damn it, Griff! Hand over that laser this instant!
You can't tell me what to do. I outrank you. Again.
What the... Well, let's see you outrank the end of my shotgun!
Done. Fucking space laser, bitch. Yeah, this is taking forever. Hey, wait a minute. Woo! Oh, okay. All right, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. Ugh, why is this so greasy?
You think that's bad? Imagine how I feel right now. Being inside this body is like trying to breathe through a trash can.
God damn it, I hate that.
Fascinating! An AI with the ability to jump from soldier to soldier? Tell me, does he travel via your neural implants, or is it something more subtle?
Implants. All freelancer personnel have them.
I thought only the Alpha could do that.
Yeah, just another trick I picked up from one of my old memory buddies. God, it gives me a headache, though.
Come on, let's dismantle this thing and see what we can learn.
Hey, but...
When we're done, you can have it back in one piece. Probably.
Ooh, you mind if I tag along?
Yeah, advanced weaponry is my 5th favorite hobby. Right behind destroying my enemies, but just ahead of karaoke.
No, thanks. I think Epsilon and I have it handled. Why don't you catch up for a while? You've all been through a lot.
Yeah, I'd stick around for the reunion, but some of you guys still seem pretty pissed at me, so I'm just gonna wait for that to settle.
So, how have you guys been?
Shut up.
Same old, huh? That's cool.
Well, I don't want to intrude on such a sweet moment of reconnection.
Fine with me.
I was being polite. I'm actually far more interested in foreign technology. Bye!
Okay, bye! She seems nice.
Right?
I think she has a few screws loose.
Oh, I could always help her out with that. Bow chicka bow.
Right?
Oh, come on, dude. It's been ages.
Oh, bullshit. I almost forgot. Where's Freckles? Oh, he probably has some screws loose also.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go take a peek at that laser thingy after all. I'm just dying to see it. It's just killing me not to, oh. Nope. Got nothing.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, this is great. Church is back, you're back. It's like all of us made it back safe and sound in one piece. No problems.
Caboose.
Alive.
Caboose. I'm not really sure how to tell you this without both confusing you and breaking your disturbingly fragile heart.
I am an emotional time bomb.
Jesus Christ. Caboose, I'm afraid this is all that's left of Freckles. It's his brain, sort of.
Freckles? You're so tiny now!
Oh, what?
It's so good to see you again! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Freckles?
So, you're okay then?
Watch this, it's great! Now he can fit in my pocket, and I don't have to worry about him trying to kill you anymore!
I guess that is sort of better.
Thanks for looking after Freckles, Wash. I know he can be a handful.
Literally, at this point.
Alright, let's go for a walk, Freckles, because Wash is acting weird and dramatic again. Good to have you back, Agent Washington!
It's good to be back.
Back off, lady, or I will put you in the ground!
And the moment's passed.
You were about to take it apart.
What did you think dismantle meant?
How did he manage to get the laser back?
He's deceptively heavy. Llave gorda, así que eso es de clear algo.
Chris, for the last time, put the laser...
Okay. Look, that was an accident.
I'm going to break your fingers now.
Excuse me. Where did you find that rifle?
Hey, I picked it up after Carolina dropped it at the snow base. Are you even familiar with the International Dibs Protocol?
The pirates have been manufacturing these along with the armor enhancements. They've got facilities scattered around the planet.
So then you're sure it's man-made?
I'm positive. Why?
Well, for starters, it isn't using human technology. It just fired some kind of modified plasma energy. Very deadly. And pretty.
Plasma?
Alien energy source. I've seen it countless times in archaeological digs.
Wait, I thought you were a surgeon.
I have an IQ of 240. A prodigy can only cut people open so many times before she needs to find a hobby.
Jesus. Couldn't try cross-stitching?
I sewed them back up. Thank you very much.
Hey, didn't Felix say that he was paid in alien tech?
I believe he said he was paid in babies.
The fuck? Don't ask.
He was definitely carrying around an old plasma rifle, but I thought he said it was broken.
It's likely it was. The Federal Army arranged a similar deal with Locust. They figured trading useless antiques for military assistance was a good deal.
So the mercs stock up on alien technology and hand it over to the pirates for reverse engineering,
giving them a new kind of weapon, half human, half alien.
And every single one of them pointed at us. Fantastic.
Do you have anything else like this?
What about the future cubes?
The what?
Future cubes! The cubes of the future! They look kind of like the laser gun, right?
That's your deductive reasoning. They're related because they're both orange and glowing.
So?
So, if I heated your armor to 1,000 degrees, would you think you're related too?
Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh, come on. There's clearly a resemblance.
Oh, of course. Just like the uncanny resemblance between apples and fire trucks, or Caboose and the Pacific Ocean, or Lopez and the Dingleberry.
Okay, I get it.
Hey, Griff, let me ask you a question. You ever get your sister confused with mustard? You know, since they're both yellow and cheap? Yeah, nice try. Still a hologram, by the way.
Epsilon, he's right.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted in on the action.
Both types of equipment seem to utilize some form of alien engineering. But how did you know what the teleporters look like?
Because we had them in the canyon. Duh.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, they were awesome.
We found them while we were sneaking aboard our ship one night in an attempt to destroy the Blues. I mean, the Blues robot. May he rest in peace.
Which reminds me, how did you guys teleport with those things? We can only figure out how to transport random junk.
Doc. Usted teletransportado, Doc.
Oh my gosh, that's right! We did use them to defeat 2.0.
Oh, por el amor de Dios.
Okay, everybody, shut up! Listen, if the same people making weapons on Chorus had cargo on our ship, then we might be able to find out who they are.
How?
A manifest?
Yep.
That's right. A transport ship that size would need to keep track of all its cargo.
So if we find the manifest, we find out who supplied the teleportation grenades.
So you think a bunch of evil bad guys working outside of the law are going to worry about paperwork? What, you got any better ideas? No.
Then we have our objective. Half of us will travel back to the canyon and search Crash Site Bravo for the manifest.
Why split up?
Because the rest of us will be searching the other half of the ship. At Crash Site Alpha.
What do you want?
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
How am I doing? How do you think I'm doing? I put all of our hope into the hands of a bunch of strangers, and they run off and get themselves killed.
It was a leap of faith. Sometimes you fall.
Well, we're falling fast. I believed in them.
And they believed in us.
What are you talking about? They left us.
Kimball, they accomplished their mission. They actually managed to rescue their friends, and they were going to come back. I saw it myself. They wanted to end this war. They wanted peace for Chorus.
Well, what good does that do us now?
Plenty. If you go back up there and you tell those men that their heroes died fighting for them, then you can turn this tragedy into something more. Turn it into fuel for one last fire.
Felix, they're mourning.
When they should be fighting. Vanessa, how many people have we lost at this point? Do you think you can even count? The only thing different about these soldiers is that they inspired us. And I'm telling you, they can still inspire us even though they're gone. I was waiting to tell you. I recovered some data from the compound. The feds are all gathering in the capital this week, and I mean all of them. Some sort of rally or something. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like they're getting ready for one last push. I guess without the Reds and Blues, they think they can finally put an end to us. But I think we need to hit them first.
You want to storm Harmonia? That's insane.
I want all of us to do it. Think about it. One mission that could end everything. We may never have another chance like this.
I told Tucker the same thing.
You've got an army up there that wants to avenge their heroes. I say it's time you let them.
Okay. Okay. This could work. No, it will work. It has to.
Now there's the leader I know. Never give up, right?
Right. Transfer that data over to my personal computer. Then let's get a meeting together in the war room.
You got it, boss.
And Felix? Thank you. For everything.
I'm just doing my job.
Alright. Each team has 2 teleportation grenades. One to transport you there, and one to get you back. First priority is obtaining the manifest, but while we're in, we should also search for additional supplies. Teleporters, weaponry, anything that could help. I don't expect there to be a hostile presence at Bravo, but be careful nonetheless.
Don't get shot. Got it.
Alpha's another story. We've acquired its coordinates for teleportation, but never actually investigated the area. From what we've gathered, it's a massive hotspot for pirate activity. I'd understand if you don't want to join us.
Given the situation, I'd say you need all the help you can get. Count us in.
Yeah. Pretty sure Church would be disappointed if I didn't come also, so...
Dr. Gray, you stay here and keep an eye on things while we're gone.
Wonderful. I'll prepare a meal out of the surrounding fungi and vegetation for your return.
Please don't.
See you when we get back?
Just don't get captured. The last thing we need is another fucking rescue mission.
Amen. Okay, people. The mission starts now.
Epsilon.
Motion tracker says we're clear.
Clear?
What, did I stutter?
And you're sure we're in the right place?
Carolina? I think we're in the right place.
No way, this place was always cramped. I couldn't walk 2 feet without stepping in your garbage.
Oh, come on, guys. It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
Como alguien que fue una vez a un cabeza, no importa el tamaño que son. Hey, knuckleheads! Get your asses off memory lane and get back to looking for supplies. Me and Princess Bubblegum have got an entire ship to search. So far, we ain't found diddly squat. So the least you can do is quit jamming up the radio with your darn Pelotalk. You got that?
Technically, sir, you've only got half a ship to search.
Why, you good for nothing, little...
Nice.
You know, Simmons, I can't help but notice a severe lack of ass-kissing ever since we found Sarge.
Well, we've all been kind of busy with the whole genocide prevention thing. You know how it goes.
Jesus, ustedes realmente hacen mi voy de aquí.
I don't know, man. Maybe being in charge of those rebel guys rubbed off on you.
Hey, Donut again. I think you accidentally muted Sarge, but I couldn't help but overhear what you just said about guys rubbing off.
What do you mean? We were terrible leaders.
Well, yeah. But you gotta admit, they made you feel pretty important.
I guess.
Hey, where's Lopez?
I don't know, probably off doing the actual mission or something.
Hola, chicos. Encontré cuerpo 2.0. Que idiota.
This is bullshit! They've got armor enhancements, they've got laser guns, and now they've got giant space sticks shooting loads of energy out of the ground? The fuck is that about?
If you don't keep your voice down, we'll never find out.
Whatever. Church said the place is deserted.
Still, it gives me the creeps. And I'm starting to think we might not have been the only ones to crash on this planet.
Oh, what was your first clue?
Bye, boys of spaceship.
Over here! Think this'll work?
Well, it's still online, so there's that at least. Infrastructure's a mess, though. It's... Oh, damn it. Hold on a second.
Seriously? Church couldn't find the zoom on the sniper rifle. What makes you think he can just plug in and find...
Alright, got it. Sorry, Tucker, what were you saying?
Don't be a show-off.
What was that?
Uh-oh. 4 hostiles just popped up on radar.
How close?
Not very. If we keep quiet, we should... Right! Fuck that! Okay, give me a drive. Now. Wait, what's happening?
It's in.
Transfer data. Dude! Yeah, how do I say this? They know we're here and they're coming to kill us. Yeah, one of those days, am I right? Am I right, guys? I said one of those days. Because, you know, this is pretty much the worst.
How did they find us?
I don't know. How much time left on that transfer? Hard to say. This computer is beyond fucked. I'm doing what I can.
Don't worry, we can wait.
We can?
Watch your right.
Dudes, we gotta go.
Hold them off for a few more seconds. Behind us! Oh, come on, that's just cheating! Church, hold on!
Man, fuck this!
Wait! Tucker!
Get us out of here!
Damn it!
So, how did it go?
You fucking jackass!
Church? Me? We are sitting ducks out there!
Tucker.
What? Oh, we almost had it! We only needed a few more seconds!
You don't know that!
What the Yes, I do! Newsflash! I was there, and by the way, I'm made out of numbers! Why can't you just trust me?
One manifest, hot and ready to go. No need to thank us. But don't let that discourage you if you want to.
At least the Reds managed to bring something back. All we got was a... Wait! Caboose! Hey! That's me! Oh my god! Where the hell did he come from? He must have teleported back with us. My life just flashed before my eyes! It was awesome! Ah, let's do that again!
Ah, my leg! Out of the way, doctor coming through.
Damn it!
Oh, well, that is a lot of blood.
Somebody restrain this guy.
I've got just the handcuffs for the job. I've been saving them for a special occasion.
Well, Caroline is patched up again. Gray really hounded her on the no more super speed thing. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a civilian lecture a freelancer like that before. It was pretty entertaining, actually.
Hey, Wash, you got a sec?
I swear to God, if you want me to look at another rash, I'm gonna hit you.
No, it's just... It feels like every choice I make is the worst.
Oh, holy shit, you're being serious.
Back at the canyon, you told me to try to be better. And ever since then, that's all people keep telling me. Try this, try that. Well, I'm fucking trying, and so far all that happens is I either get people killed or I ruin the mission. I mean, how are you supposed to know if you're making the right call?
Well, you don't. There's never really a right or wrong answer. You just have to stick with what you think is best.
But what if what I think is best totally sucks?
Then you learn from it and you try again.
Oh my god, it's like you people are on a fucking loop.
Tucker, I know you're frustrated, but you have to realize that making mistakes is just part of the deal. Even with everything you've screwed up, look at how far you've made it. You're not the same person you were back in Blood Gulch.
Is it bad that I kinda wish I was?
Yes, you were a terrible excuse for a human being.
Hey!
I'm kidding.
Fuck you, dude! I'm over here spilling my guts and shit, and you're cracking jokes? That's messed up.
Now who's melodramatic?
Man, I should've just left your ass with the feds.
Hey, Wash, can we borrow you for a second?
Everything okay?
Well, ever since that pirate guy regained consciousness, Carolina's been trying to get info out of him, but so far nothing's working.
So you need help with the interrogation?
Actually, we were hoping you could calm down Carolina.
Why won't he talk?
She's a little frustrated.
Well, she definitely takes after her mother.
Was her mother some sort of silverback gorilla on steroids?
Yeah, you better be happy her mother's not around to hear you say that.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, terrible. You still got the manifest? Yes, actually, no thanks to you. The Reds did manage to bring back a completely intact drive with the ship's records and manifest.
Yeah, you know, suck it, Blue.
And, thanks to the Reds, those documents are currently locked.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
What?
Yes, apparently they accessed the ship's records the last time they were on board, but since they didn't have the proper clearance, the files are now in security lockdown. Aren't you like part of the Matrix now? Why don't you just hack it? Oh, why don't I just hack it? Oh, while I'm at it, why don't I just download the mainframe and cross-reference the database, huh? Don't talk to me about technical shit. This is hard, okay? It's just making me a little frustrated. I was gonna say completely filled with rage, but yeah, frustrated.
Talking about me?
Actually, no.
I don't get it. He's not giving up anything.
Excuse me. I've been washing your blood off my armor, so I'm a little late to the conversation. Did you say the prisoner is awake?
For now, but I've got $5 that says Carolina rips his spine out within the hour. I'll take those odds.
I see. If you don't mind, do you think I could have a few minutes alone with him?
You're gonna give him a band-aid for every beating he gets?
Well, if you recall, he and his partners turned every one of my friends at Outpost 37 into piles of ash. Anyone sick enough to do something like that would almost certainly benefit from a, checkup.
Ooh, what's the matter? Did the big bad freelancer get all tuckered out?
Do you know where we are?
Huh?
This is a remote research facility designed to study the surrounding wildlife. I volunteered at one just like it in grad school. It's got a laboratory, an incinerator, and oodles of state-of-the-art surgical equipment. Would you like to see them?
Sarge? I'm scared.
Simmons? We're all scared. I mean, except for me.
His name is Zachary Miller. He's ex-military, and he was kind enough to hand over the coordinates to a nearby radio jammer.
You're kidding.
No, silly. I'm Dr. Gray. Ha! That joke.
All right. Think he's in a position to answer a few more questions?
Oh, absolutely. Let me just go put him back together.
Caboose? Yes. Don't ever stick your dick in crazy. I have no idea what that means. I know.
You'll find his belongings on the crate over there, and that his tone is much more positive. Isn't that right, Zachary?
For the love of God, get the psychopath away from me!
He's all yours.
Hey, Carolina, I'm gonna go dark for a little bit. Focus on this manifest. You got this?
Oh, yeah. The radio jammers. Talk.
I already told your friend about the nearest one, okay?
I want to know about all of them.
I don't know all of them, I swear. Look, if you take out the jammer at the coast, you'll at least be able to make contact with the capital. That helps, right? Now, will you let me go?
There seems to be a misunderstanding. Your options are either A, staying here forever, or B, the incinerator directly behind you.
Good point. Well, what else do you want?
The giant tower at Crash Site Alpha. What is it doing?
What, the tractor beams? That's why your ship crashed here in the first place. They're some of the only alien relics we've managed to activate. Ships come by, we pull them down, and then kill everyone aboard. After that, the mercs sell the supplies to the armies. Would have worked on you too, but something went wrong. It was like the ship tried to jump to slip space, change course, and power down all at the same time. It didn't make any sense. Instead of pulling you down, the ship got ripped apart.
I'm gonna go ahead and claim partial responsibility for that.
How many of you are on chorus?
Enough to get the job done.
Give me numbers, or I give you back to the doctor.
Whoa, let's not get hasty. There's a few dozen of us, all right?
A few dozen?
Quality over quantity. You freelancers should know something about that. I worked with the mercs on another job a long time ago. Guess I did good, because they came back, and they had the offer of a lifetime.
Wiping out an entire planet?
You call it genocide, I call it one hell of a paycheck.
And who exactly is paying for all of this?
Beats me. The client sends us supplies and scientists to run the weapons manufacturing, but Locus and Felix are the only ones that talk with them. We'll get the occasional direct order if things are getting dicey, but other than that, we're kept in the dark. I can tell you this, though. Whoever it is has invested a lot of time and a lot of money into this project. If you think they're just gonna sit back and let you throw it all away, then you've got another thing coming.
Damn it! Again? Epsilon!
I'm here. There's 3 more closing in on the guys.
Tucker, Sarge, more pirates incoming.
What? Man! Battle stations!
Get to the lab as soon as you can. We can hold them off from here.
Got it! We've got more hostiles inbound.
What?
Dear.
What the hell's going on?
We're being surrounded.
How do they keep finding us?
I don't know. Is there an informant? A tracking device?
Is this supposed to be some sort of apology?
Is it?
Oh no.
Everyone get ready!
Today is a good day to sit down for a minute and just have a rest, because I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, we're back at the gas station? Good. I think I need a bathroom.
I would not recommend it.
How did we get here?
It's Freckles. Freckles is the tracking device.